Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today I am smoking my Savinelli 320 Dolomiti. Love this pipe. And in it, of course, I'm smoking Black Irish Twist. It's a beautiful evening. It is 7:45 right now. Sitting out here on the back patio. Just loaded up the pipe, trying to get it started here. Those of you who smoke Black Irish Twist know that can always be a bit of a challenge, but one that's always worth it. Got a visit from a hummingbird. Beautiful night, just a gorgeous, gorgeous night. It was supposed to rain this whole week. We were supposed to get rain, and it hasn't rained yet. So I gotta get on the mower, finish mowing the yard. I didn't do anything today. I was not in shape to do anything today this morning when I woke up, and I'm feeling much better now. So hopefully tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning tomorrow for something completely unrelated to my back, and then hopefully when I get home I'll just jump on the mower and get the yard done. to see the neurologist tomorrow for my follow up on my seizures and migraines and stuff, and for the sleep study that I had done. Almost caught myself on fire. Just a gorgeous day. Just turned out to be just fabulous out here. McKinley and I were just out in front. We have this one deer, this mother deer that always shows up on our front lawn with her baby and just looks in our front window every day. And so we started cutting up apples and carrots and throwing them out to her, and she shows up every single night now. But she used to come up and just look in the window at us. We'd be sitting in the living room, just looking out, watching the deer in the yard. She'd come up to the window and just look at us, and so my wife decided she'd cut up some apples. We always have apples here, and so she cut up some. We always have like a 3-pound bag of apples in the house. She cut up some apples and threw them out. Mama didn't run away or anything. She just stood there while we threw the apples out. She ate them. The baby didn't eat any of them. And then she'd just stand there like, give me some more. So Denny would cut up another apple and throw it out there. And now, every day, Mama comes upstairs in the window and we go out, cut up carrots and apples, because I love carrots too. So whenever we go to the store, we always buy a bag of carrots and a bag of apples for the deer. But that mama was the only deer that would come up to the house. The rest of them stayed down a little further away. Tonight we had 2 mamas, 2 babies, and a buck come up to the house. So we cut up a bunch of apples, a bunch of carrots, threw them out there. Well, the original mama, she was chasing them all away. She wasn't having it. This was her treat. This was her neighborhood. And she wasn't letting that male anywhere near any of the fruit. She was rearing up, kicking her feet at him, like, you get away from my stuff. So we would throw some over to the right side, and then throw a bunch over to the left side so the male could get some. She'd still chase after him. She wasn't having it. It was pretty interesting to watch.
It's gonna be a gorgeous sunset tonight.
Yep. So we were checking on, websites and stuff on what they like to eat and stuff. Like carrots and pears and apples, and we cut up a banana. She didn't like the banana, but we came back later and they were all gone, so somebody ate them. It's just fun to watch them. We love watching them. The other night we had 13 deer in the front yard, one in the backyard. We don't get too many in the backyard. We only had 2 in the backyard. One was that Momma. She came in the backyard the other night. She came up the back way, she came up through the back here, and we got a little opening through the back that they can get in. She came in through the back here. We saw her just we were at the kitchen sink looking out, and there she was. So Denny grabbed some apples, came out and threw them out to her. Oh, we just love watching them. We love having them around. And a lot of the other neighbors don't like them on their property because they eat all their flowers. Well, the flowers on our property they don't like, so we don't mind having them on our property. And they eat some of the leaves on the trees down in the front, and which they're welcome to. And they were eating some of the Rose of Sharon over here that we have. We're eating some of that, which is fine. Momma last night, the one that was out here last night, or the night before, she was eating the Rose of Sharon. Which I'm fine with. They can eat anything they want. They were here before us, so. I just love having them. I love having them on the property, so. Thinking about getting an automatic pellet feeder and putting that down front, having it just shoot up pellets at night, in the evening, and in the morning. And just buy deer pellets. I don't want to do corn because corn's not supposed to be good for them. But there's some deer nutrition pellets that you can get. I'll buy those. And we have some mineral blocks that we have down on the property that were put out by the previous owner. That they come down and I guess they're not using them so much now, but when things get sparse, they tend to use those a lot. It's fun watching the little fawns jumping around and playing, and they're so cute. I just love watching the deer, the babies and the mamas, and the bucks are coming around, and I'm getting some pretty decent sized racks on them, and I keep wanting to invite James Stumbo over to visit, but I'm afraid he's going to take one home as a trophy or something, you know, so. I have one of my deer hanging on his wall. I don't want to see that. Just fun watching the hummingbirds at the hummingbird feeders and the other birds at the other feeders, and then the deer, and it's just cool here. I just love watching nature, and man, it's just been such a joy here seeing all this nature around us and all the different birds and the deer. My wife was sitting at the window watching out the window the other day. And she's sitting there and she goes, "A groundhog, a big effing groundhog." It's going through our front yard towards the neighbor's house. She hardly ever talks like that. Boy, she let that one go. Big effing groundhog. So I go out just to see where it was going, and it went over to the neighbors. They have like a big felled tree in their yard. It's been there for, looks like it's been there forever. It's all rotting out and everything. And he just disappeared. So I guess he's got a den under that or something, but it's away from the houses and everything, so as long as he's not digging in my yard and undermining my house, I'm live and let live. See him around my foundation, then I'll do something about it. But, there's not really much you can do here. You can't trap them and relocate them. You can't kill them. So all you can really do is throw cat litter down in the hole and force them out of the hole and let them go find someplace else, or throw ammonia down the hole. And then put wire mesh over the hole and cover it up so nothing else comes back in there. But I was watching some videos on how to cook them, so you never know. Might smoke a groundhog one of these days. It's supposed to taste like squirrel or rabbit. I think more like squirrel, but they said since they just eat roots and stuff like that. I don't think I'd want to eat one, but so anyway, kept you long enough. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless.